Hello, this video is to clarify a few things on Flextangles. If you're seeing this video on my video channel and you're interested in the template, just let me know and I can send you that template to make these. So a template for Flextangles cutout looks like this. And then here's our finished product. What you do is move it like this, and it's sort of like a fidget. So along with the visual motor skills that we use to make all the nice little folds and design it, we also have a motivating result. And again, going back to our template, there's quite a few folds that we do. So this is why I want to make this video, to really sort of clarify some of that, and then also show how you can use tape. So if you don't have rubber cement at home, which is what they somewhat recommend for the glue, you can use tape. A glue stick may also work okay. You probably do not want like a liquid Elmer's glue though, because that will pop open as you're trying to work with it. So here's our dotted lines. We fold forward on all of those. So go down the line, folding forward. Forward fold meaning the design goes down into the design. So we're working from the front. Next, we go towards the back and we fold back for our diagonals. There are 4 different diagonal lines that we need to fold. There's 1, so going across like that, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're done folding the diagonals, you should see X's on the back. So you need to have diagonals going both of those directions, this way and then that way. So again, folding the diagonals, we fold towards the back this time. So we have our back here. So we flipped it and folding to the back side. So blank matches with blank instead of the design this time. So we go like that. Then to do the other part, we go on this side. And then the other direction to get the next set of diagonal lines. So you will have 8 diagonal line folds by the time you're done going through. When you're done, you'll see that it's kind of textured. The middle row will sort of be popping up. What you do is you go look at our tabs that say glue. In my example, this is where I'm going to want to put tape. So I make tape loops. I take a smaller piece of tape, make it so that the sticky side's up, so make sort of a tape tube. And I want to have 2 per tab. So I have 1 and then I'm going to put another one here. I'm going to do that as I go for all of the tabs. Then we match it up. And this part takes a little bit of skill and manipulating to keep those creases as we go. But now you can see a first one taped. It's like that. And then I'll go through the line and get the other 2. You want a fairly small, so it's not sticking out, but fairly decent sized piece of tape. The tape can sort of stick off the end to the inside. That's fine. Just so that it stays secure and you can use it for a while after you make it without it coming apart. One more tab and then I can show you the last bit with tape. All right, so it's all together. We have our designs. We have the section that says end tab. What I do with that is I take a very small piece of tape and I go over the top, so I stick it on, then wrap around to the other side and smooth down. And it's okay if tape is sticking up there because that's just going to be pushed to the inside of our Flextangle here. So I have that secured. Then I'm going to take a slightly longer piece of tape, put the base of my piece of tape on the tab, and then a fairly decent sized piece that will hang out. I take that and I push it inside my Flextangle, and I push it down into the paper so it has a holding spot. So now it's secured in a basic level, but to keep that joining piece strong, I'm also going to take a small piece of tape and go over top of that joining piece. And then I'm going to turn my Flextangle so I can get that other side. And as you go for the first time, you'll need to kind of do a few turns to make it smooth and find which places are sort of holding up in the turn and strengthen those creases, and then you'll be fine. So I have it taped on both sides on the joiner piece, and let me take it through a few times. So here's the spot that's catching. See how it's kind of bending funny? So what I can do is just smooth that out, crease it a little, and then it'll be better for the next turn. So we do that, go a few different directions, both ways. And then after you go through it a few times, it should get pretty fast. And it'll be ready to go. So that's just some tips on smoothing up how to make Flextangles. Enjoy!